The first interview, no SQL at all, only Python, and it was...
So I got a bunch of questions. How is your personal finance like? Is your boyfriend helping you with your finances? Are you afraid that future employers might see your YouTube videos? Do you regret quitting your job?
How were your interviews?
I don't know, I think they were okay.
What did you make? California roll.
California roll. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like the two back-to-back interviews were not the best. I gave them options for multiple days, and somehow they decided to book it on the same day, an hour apart.
Do you feel like the questions were similar?
No.
Very different?
Yeah. The first interview, no SQL at all, only Python, and it was data wrangling for 45 minutes. And then the second interview was everything, like SQL, Python, and experimentation for an hour. The Python, so at first, like, the interviewer told me it was just data munging. The first one was like data munging, and then the second one, they slapped me with a leak code question. Now I was like, oh no.
You're like, what?
Oh no.
Oh no. You said Python was your weakness.
I think it's mostly because, like, I don't really study for it because it's not very common. But if they're looking for like a more holistic data scientist, they will ask it sometimes. So I just kind of like froze. That question took me a little longer.
On top of spring cleaning, I'm also trying to clear out my laptop. So I've had my MacBook for almost 2 years now, and around a month and a half ago, I completely ran out of internal storage. I'm not sure if this is apparent, but video editing takes up a lot of space. My first pass was to manually delete files, but this was really time consuming and also not optimized, so I ended up downloading Clean My Mac X. It's a really iconic app that helps you clean and protect your computer. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know. And Clean My Mac X actually reached out to me a couple weeks ago asking if I wanted to partner with them, and I obviously said yes because it's already an application that I use and one that I really enjoy using. Their key feature, and the one that I use the most, is called Smart Scan, where at the press of a button you can check for junk files, potential risks, and optimize the performance of your Mac. This all happens within 2 minutes, so it's super fast. I also love the Menu app, which is a little dashboard with informative monitors about every aspect of your Mac's performance. They also have this really interesting video up on their YouTube channel, which is someone trying to clean their Mac manually. It's just so relatable because we've all been there before, trying to manually delete all of these files. But with Clean My Mac, everything is just so much more efficient and convenient and safe. If you want your Mac to perform better in just a couple of minutes, you can use the link down below in my description box to download your free 7-day trial of Clean My Mac X, and you can also use my code JuliaFaye for 20% off your purchase.
So I got a couple pieces from Love Bonito. This is so cute. It's like a cropped jean jacket. I got this long sleeve. It has like this really cute detailing here. This is so cute. A tweed oat color jacket. When you think of tweed, it sounds like a really thick material, but this one is actually surprisingly so thin and light. The weather is beautiful today. It's actually been really nice in New York all week. So I decided that I want to go out for a little walk. I just got changed. This is the outfit. The cardigan is obviously from Love Bonito. I've been gravitating towards this buttery yellow color all month. I think it's because I see a lot of people wear it, and it's definitely the color of the season. I layered it on top of this sleeveless shirt from Reformation. These jean shorts I got from Nordstrom a while back, and I just washed and relaced my vejas, so that's why I'm wearing it inside.
Hello. It is actually so hot right now. It's like I feel like it's 80 degrees. I lied when I said it was nice outside. It's like actually really hot. Oh, there's a dog. Anyways, I picked up a matcha from Bird and Branch downstairs. A couple days ago, I asked on my Instagram for some questions because it has been a little over 3 months since I quit my job. So I thought that I would do a quick Q&A. I asked for some spicy questions, and some of y'all took that like quite literally. Like, I had some questions around like, what's your body count? Which is really funny. But the spicy questions that I was looking for was more of like things that you're a little bit too shy to ask me because you think that would be rude. But I feel like unemployed Julia is very candid these days, so I'm more than happy to share. So I got a bunch of questions from you all, and I just grouped them into most frequently asked. So let's just start with the spiciest one. Do you regret quitting your job? So obviously I've been sharing my job searching journey with you all over the past 3 months, and you all see me go through these periods of high stress. I cried. The job market sucks and tech recruiting is terrible. But if I were to do this all over again, I would still quit. And that is because if I stayed at my job, I really do believe that I would have been in the exact same place as I was. And as a person, I think I said this in my I quit video, the thing that I hate the most is staying stagnant. I don't know if you can tell, but I am much happier now than I was before. Or maybe you can't tell because all I've been doing is showcasing how stressed I am about job searching. But in a way, that's a good stress. Like, I know I'm stressing about this entire process because it's gonna help me get to an even better place. I think that if I stayed at my job, I would be stressed and depressed and sad. But now I'm just stressed and actually happy and hopeful about my future. 3 months later, I still think that I made the right decision. So the answer is no, I don't regret quitting my job. Okay, I had to move my camera to the shade because it was overheating in the sun. Moving on, next question. How do you deal with the societal pressures of being unemployed? How are you taking unemployment? Did you invest a lot of your identity in your job? I did invest a lot of identity in my job. I feel like that's just normal, where you go to social settings and you introduce yourself and people will typically ask you, oh, what do you do for a living? And it has been really weird telling people that I am unemployed. I think it was really hard for me the first month out of the job because I was a little embarrassed to tell people. Usually embarrassment stems from when your pride is hurt or when you feel insecure about yourself. So it has been an active lesson for me. Every time I introduce myself to someone, I get better at it because I am now 3 months removed from my corporate identity and I truly do feel confident in who I am outside of that setting. How has this break affected your work ethic? How do you spend your days? Any struggles to balance staying on track and fun stuff? I feel way less productive than I did before. So back when I had my 9 to 5, I was also posting at least 3 videos per month. There was a period of time where I also ran a nonprofit and I also kept my social life. During that time, I just didn't sleep, which was another problem. But these days, I struggle to push out 1 video a week. I feel like I'm definitely one of those people that thrive when they're super busy and I'll manage to fit everything in. But when I have too much time to do one thing, I drag it out and I'm the most unproductive piece of poop ever. Okay, this is another spicy one. How is your personal finance like in these 3 months? How are you budgeting during unemployment? Is your boyfriend helping you with your finances? Y'all, I've gotten so many assumptions in the comment section, and yes, I do try to read all of them. No, my parents and my boyfriend are not helping me financially. I'm sure they would if I really needed the help, but as of right now, I am fine operating independently. Second of all, I don't think people understand that content creation can be a full-time job in itself. There's a lot to unpack with being a creator or YouTuber or influencer, as some people like to call us. I'm gonna save those thoughts for another time, but I do run a mid-sized YouTube channel, and if you manage your partnerships correctly and you monetize correctly, you can make an average salary off of content creation. I can actually make a whole video of how I spend my money during unemployment and maybe my different income streams. I have a really old video of what I spend in a week, so maybe I'll make an updated version of that. But to keep this part succinct, the key things that you need to know is that 1, my expenses are really low, and that is due to my rent being extremely cheap. If my rent was regular New York City priced, I would highly reconsider quitting my job. Second, I have an active revenue stream that will put food on my table. I'm good on the day-to-day expenses, but I can't afford anything like additional luxury goods. And 3, I've been working for almost 5 years, and as we all know, tech pays pretty well. So I have an ample amount of savings if I ever needed to dip into it. When you quit, did you think it would take you more than 3 months to find a new job? To be honest, no. I was like on some delusional shit back then, and I thought that I was like the best of the best candidate and that would be so easy for me to find another job. I don't know what I was thinking, so no, I actually didn't think that it would take me 3 months to find a job, but it is okay. How many months do you have until you hit the red zone of I need a job ASAP? Right now, it's kind of difficult for me to get an offer because I just don't even apply to that many job openings. I'm extremely intentional about the role that I want. It's something really specific in terms of industry and also leveling, so I haven't really budged on that just yet. I'm definitely wavering though. At the 3 3-month mark right now. Every other day I'm like, should I settle? Should I just apply to anything that I see so that I could just get a job and get health insurance? But then I wonder why I even took the risk to quit my job in the first place. So I am staying strong, and recently I've been catching up with a lot of old friends and coworkers, and they've been telling me that in this current economy and environment, it took them around 4 to 6 months to get an offer. So I'm going to rewrite my 3-month number, and I'm gonna say by the 6th month, if I haven't found an opportunity that I'm really excited about, I'm gonna have to settle. Okay, let's do one last question. Are you afraid that future employers might see your YouTube videos? Yes. So I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm not worried about that. It's definitely something that I'm really anxious about and that I think from time to time, especially because the I Quit video went semi-viral and it ended up trending on data science Reddit for a little bit. And some of my old coworkers told me that I ended up on Spotify blind. So that was quite stressful. And what I would say about that is like, obviously, yes, I am worried because maybe they will judge me, maybe they won't like it, but I see YouTube being in my life for the next couple of years until my channel falls off. I keep saying that. I feel like I sound so pessimistic, but that definitely is a possibility. So until then, I'm gonna continue making YouTube videos for the foreseeable future. So that's just to say that I'm not gonna quit YouTube for my 9 to 5, and I'm not gonna quit my 9 to 5 for YouTube. Like, I want both of them. When my previous company found out about my YouTube channel, they actually really supported me, and I will always be grateful for that. And I've also gotten a bunch of companies that reached out to me because they found my videos on YouTube and knew that I was looking for a new job. So all in all, to say that I feel like the next company that kind of like fit that I'm looking for also incorporates them being okay with me having a YouTube channel and pursuing my side hobby and hustle. Okay, so I'm running out of battery and my camera keeps overheating and turning off. So this will have to be the end of our little Q&A section. Thank you to everyone who submitted a question. There were so many and I know I didn't answer a lot of them. I hope to continue doing these little Q&A segments and sharing my thoughts with you all. So make sure to follow me on Instagram if you want to participate and submit a question for next time. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!